And we have a guest, an old friend of ours, old in the sense of long-standing, not old in terms of years, Amy Goddard, who don't know how many years ago now we first met.
Oh, a few years ago. It was here, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah.
Probably associated with queuing up for
Yes,
playing in the club
playing
tent.
in the club tent. I think that's how we first met. Yes,
Yes, I
that's
think
right.
I probably would have been with Cambridge Folk Club at that time.
Yes,
and
I think
you got a
that
slot with
sounds
us then.
right. Yeah.
Yes.
Excellent.
But also Julian knows you well from the time when you were researching what is this queuing up to playing the club tent phenomenon.
The queue is back, is it not?
It is.
This
it
year
is.
as well.
Yes, the queue is back.
I shall be joining the queue, not as a performer, I hasten to add, but just as an interested party.
Excellent.
Yes, but ever since then, going back over a few years, you've been sending music for me to play on the show. You've done the occasional live session, and you've got a new album out now.
Yes, that came out last Friday.
Wow, that's exciting. Called Rise.
Yes, called Rise. That's right.
So, how about you playing us something not necessarily from that album, but maybe you'd want to?
Yeah,
no idea. Entirely your call.
I'll start you off with the single from the album. This is called Cornish Mist. I met my love in the Cornish mist, an autumn morning on a day like this. Drowsy sunshine brought the Cornish mist, picking blackberries. I remember this, and the last breath of summer, it lingered that day, and we walked to go nowhere, and we sat just to stay. And as the deep Cornish mist rose from the sea, time held its breath for you and me. Golden daydreams in the Cornish mist, sleepy hollows all around the cliffs, amber glowing through the Cornish mist, in the hayfield where we first kissed, and the last breath of summer, it lingered that day, and we walked to go nowhere, and we sat just to stay. And as the deep Cornish mist rose from the sea, time held its breath for you and me. Evening falling, so descends the mist, and the years melt, not one we missed. Changing faces, but in Cornish mist, we are young, remember this. And the last breath of summer, it lingered that day, and we walked to go nowhere, and we sat just to stay. And as the deep Cornish mist rose from the sea, time held its breath for you and me. And as the deep Cornish mist rose from the sea, time held its breath for you and me, for you and me.
Lovely song.
Oh, thank you very much.
And on the album, it's a honeybee song.
It is a honeybee song.
Yes.
It's our first recording together. Yes.
So tell us a little bit more about
the honeybees.
Mm.
Okay, well, the honeybees were formed backstage at Cambridge in 2019, so the last time we were here. And we were invited onto the Brian McNeill session on the Saturday lunchtime, myself, Zoe Wren and Odette Michelle. Now, I had met them both before, I did know them vaguely, but I was playing around with a song backstage and they came along and started doing a bit of a harmony on it. It was actually Dougie MacLean's Caledonia. And they sort of joined in and we thought, oh, we could do this. This could be fun. And Brian was happy for us to collaborate, so we went out and, one rehearsal went out and played it in front of the session audience. So that was really fun, and we've stayed together as a trio since. But obviously, with a bit of a hiatus has happened to everybody in the music industry. Yes,
hiatus is an order of the day, unfortunately, for the last couple of years. Yes, and it could have been a Honeybees performance today, but we didn't quite manage to organise it.
It didn't quite manage to work out, I'm afraid. No, they are coming, and hopefully I'll catch up with them tomorrow. And we're on the Brian McNeill session again on Saturday, so that's
yes.
So that should be good.
And early Saturday afternoon, Zoe will be playing as one half of Roswell.
Yes.
With Jasmine Watkiss, and Odette will also be performing, both for the Bridge. Saturday between 12 and 3 p.m. approximately.
That's right. Yes.
So more
Excellent.
about
All
that.
done without notes, Les. I'm very, very impressed by that.
What, that I can remember
You
stuff?
remember all the time. Well, I've had trouble all the time. It's remember a particular thing.
It's probably to do with the fact that I spent the last month or 2 months trying to organise the whole thing and trying to get. I won't go into how difficult it's been this year to organise the festival. It's been a little bit fraught, shall we say.
Yes, it's all better now. But we're
It
here.
is.
That's the key thing. The various sort of combinations that you and Les were going through there, it just shows how much of the folk music scene is just so intertwined, really.
Absolutely, yes. And it's
Really
Zoe plays in Roswell, and obviously I'm part of the Honeybees, but Odette also plays with Phil Beer, and also she's in another trio as well, and I can't remember the end of the names, but with Daria Kulesh. So, yes.
And Zoe does her solo stuff. You do your solo stuff as well.
So so trying
combinations.
Trying to sort our diaries out when we're booking gigs. You can imagine.
Yeah,
can imagine.
Great problem.
And the wonderful thing is that it's all great music, and
good.
you're all great songwriters, and you're just.
We do enjoy collaborating.
Really,
it's particularly for me as a solo performer. It's lovely to have harmonies. I do love vocal harmonies. I think it's probably my favourite thing. So.
Well, me too, which is why I like your music so much. Your music, plural. All the various manifestations.
Got time for another song for us, then?
Absolutely, yes. So this is another one from Rise, but this one is not one that I wrote. This is a John Stewart song. And now some of you may remember that their last release was a John Stewart tribute album.
We remember it well, because you featured it here, didn't you?
You did, yeah, that's right.
Would it have been in 2019?
It probably would have been, yeah. Probably would have been 2019, or possibly 2018, I'm not sure. Anyway,
I don't remember everything, Julian.
Yes, but so I probably played a few songs from that when I was here last time.
Yeah.
So
With your dad?
With my dad, yes, my dad, who introduced me to the music of John Stewart. Hello, Dad, if you're listening. He's not here this year, sadly, but I think he'll probably be listening. So this is called The Hunters of the Sun, and it's a song about the crazy way that the human race behave and conduct themselves, and couldn't we find a better way, that sort of thing. Oh, and so the story goes, when the tribes first went to war, they were the sowers of the seas, yeah, and they were hunters of the boar. Oh, and so they set the stage, but the play remains the same. They were hunters of the sun, they were the catchers of the rain. They were hunters of the sun, they were the catchers of the rain. Oh, and so the story goes, that once upon a time, there were Spanish conquistadors, yeah, down in the valley of the Mayan. And they came to take the gold for Jesus and for Spain. They were hunters of the sun, they were the catchers of the rain. They were hunters of the sun, they were the catchers of the rain. Oh, and so the story goes, he you just go and ask the eyes that closed at Nagasaki, yeah, on the day the fire took the skies. Still the bullies down the road, are they really all the same? They are hunters of the sun, they are the catchers of the rain. They are hunters of the sun, they are the catchers of the rain. Oh, and so the story goes, when the flags all look the same. Oh, and all the tribes were gone, yeah, and no one even knew their names. And they say once upon a time, oh, back when we were insane, when we were hunters of the sun, when we were catchers of the rain. When we were hunters of the sun, we were the catchers of the rain. Ooh, catchers of the rain.
Lovely song.
Thank you.
Thanks
Yes.
very much indeed.
Credit to John
Amy.
Stewart for that one. It's a nice song, and on the album it's got a real sort of driving drum beat. So it's a bit more of an upbeat number on that.
I could hear
So,
it. I can
yes.
imagine
I
it.
could see you drumming along.
And you're going to be performing in the Den.
I am,
we hear.
yes. 12:45 tomorrow. So yes, I'm looking forward to that.
Right.
That's just me, and then as I said, with the Honeybees on Saturday lunchtime with the Brian McNeil session.
Excellent. Well,
yes.
I hope it all goes very well. I'm
Thank
sure
you
it
very
will.
much.
And thanks very
Thanks.
much for coming along.
Oh, thank you
Thanks
for
again.
having me. It's great to see you again, both
You
of you.
too.
Man, thanks
You
very
too.
much for coming.
All right.
I have a thing. My memory says that the John Stewart album you did 2018 because the next year you came along and gave me a copy.
Oh, there you
Which-
go
so
then.
it
That
would
must
have
have
been
been what it
2019,
was.
I
There you go.
think. And
You remember.
by one of these kind of coincidences, well, not really, because we knew you were coming on, and a John Stewart track, which we're going to play next, which is
Excellent.
a bit of a station favourite.
What's that one?
It's Gold,
Oh,
with
Gold,
the one
yeah,
with Stevie Nicks
Stevie
hanging around
Nicks.
on
Oh, yeah,
hanging
great.
around on the back
Great
vocals
track,
there.
that.
It's great. So for somebody like John Stewart, who really, more of a songwriter than
Yes.
he was a performer, but
Yes.
very much in the background doing songs for other people. So just to say, Stevie, I'm recording a song. Yeah, I know, but can you come and do the backing vocals for me?
Yeah, I think he was quite pally with the guys from Fleetwood Mac, so
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Kind of
Fantastic
helps.
sound.
So thank you very much, Amy. Good
Oh,
to
thank
see
you
you
so
as
much for
always.
having me.
Amy Goddard, this is John Stewart and Gold.